it would be a problem if you were Kira, because I feel you're the first friend that I have ever had.
Oh. That's adorable.
That's so sad.
Oh my god.
I know what you mean.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's React. I'm Kenny and this is Montana.
And today we're going to be reacting to episode 14 of Death Note, Friend.
Yeah, speaking of friend, Light now has a girlfriend in Misa, who just showed up at his door, asked to be his girlfriend, and after some convincing, is now his girlfriend. What are your thoughts entering this episode?
I mean, what a way to get a girlfriend.
She knows what she wants, and she also gave him the Death Note. Really interesting duo we have now, kind of an unstoppable pairing.
Yeah, well, because realistically, Light's only weakness is L and not knowing his name, and now he has access to Shinigami eyes and someone who will literally do whatever he says.
If you're excited for this episode, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below for Death Note episodes coming every Thursday and Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see several episodes ahead, these episodes are all posted to Patreon in their extended uncut forms that feature about 10 to 15 minutes of extra footage, so make sure to check those out. Link in the description below. Are we excited for episode 14 of Death Note?
Absolutely.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.
Dunderheads, this video was brought to you by the incredible members of the Let's React Patreon. If you want access to a ton of exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Have a good day, Twinkle Toes!
Friend.
Hell yeah.
I can't be your boyfriend, but I can act like it.
So they're not actually boyfriend-girlfriend.
They're not.
Dang.
We're not labeling it.
That is a horrifying face.
She'll tell me his name, and then I eliminate the entire task force. And when that's done,
Alright.
I'll kill her too. After all,
Jesus.
she's the only person who knows Kira's true identity. The only one. I can't let her live much longer.
So,
oh my
just
god.
Pretend? Alright, I guess it's a good start. Well, now that we talked about that, could you show me your Shinigami? I really want to see him.
I need her to trust me. I guess I have to. Yeah, sure.
It's just like...
Could you please turn around?
Alright.
Whoa. You can do
turn
it
back
that
now.
easily. That's so interesting.
So she doesn't know where the
how's it
paper is
going?
being hidden.
Oh, look at that! You're a completely different type of Shinigami than Rem, aren't you? I already know your name. It's Ryuk, right? Nice to meet you.
Yeah, same here.
Oh, and by the way, Light Darling, do you know how to kill a Shinigami?
Did you just call me darling?
Fine.
Light
Then do you mind
Darling?
if I call you Knight instead? Because you're like my knight in shining armor, you know?
Oh my
Let's just
god.
stick with light.
Yikes.
Oh boy.
I think it's very likely that Kira and the second Kira made contact with each other there on that day, so I want to check all of these tapes personally. Also, Mr. Yagami,
Oh, yes?
please ask Mr. Mogi to start following Light
They didn't
so
make
we can
contact.
keep tabs on what he's doing.
You want him followed?
Whoa.
It's only a slim chance, but if Light is Kira, then there's still a possibility
Oh my
that
god.
the second Kira might try to contact him somehow.
Very well.
I'm starting to wonder if
Dang.
Misaki is even human. The guy never sleeps.
I saw him sleeping in that exact same position the other day.
Huh.
No, I'm serious.
Whoa. Whoa. More sweets.
So, if a Shinigami has
Yeah, okay.
feelings for a human and kills someone else in order to extend that human's life beyond its natural end, the Shinigami will die?
That's right.
Oh.
Good luck trying to find a Shinigami who'd volunteer to do that.
That's true. I can't see you ever doing that. By the way,
I wonder.
where did you send all those tapes from? The ones that went to the TV stations?
Osaka the first time, then Tokyo. This other one from Nagano. I took the bullet train every time, so that way the police couldn't pinpoint my location.
Alright, one more thing. Do you still have the videotapes and envelopes with your friend's fingerprints on them?
Uh-huh.
Well, you'll have to dispose of everything that was used to create those videotapes, understand? But before you do, I need you to send one last video and make sure it's from a place you haven't used yet. It should say, I've decided to stop searching for Kira, and I'd like to thank the police department for all of its advice. However, I still plan to help Kira in his mission, and I hope that in time he will come to see me as an ally. I will start by punishing criminals that Kira has yet to judge. I'll Also, I will share my power with others who I feel are worthy, and I will encourage them to do the same. Together we'll make this world a better place.
Share my power?
He's just gonna
just add that part to throw off their
make
investigation. They suspect that there are already 2 people with this power, so it wouldn't be a stretch to assume
spread
there
out.
could be others. And if they believe the
That'll
numbers
really
are
throw 'em
growing,
off.
then they'll
It'd be
start to panic.
undetectable,
Can you do
yeah.
this?
No need to ask. Just tell me what to do and I'll do it. I don't care what it is, because I'd do anything for you.
There's one more thing which is very important.
Oh my god.
If you get arrested by the police, or if you're ever brought in for questioning, you can never mention anything about us or the Death Note. As long as they don't get a hold of that notebook, there's no proof that you did anything. Can you promise to say nothing?
I promise. So this must mean that we're officially boyfriend and girlfriend now, aren't we?
Well,
Oh my
sure,
God.
I guess.
Then I'd like to add one condition. You have to go on a date with me at least once a week.
Unbelievable. She still doesn't get it. We can't.
But why?
Elle already suspects that I'm Kira. Do you see what I'm saying here?
No way. Elle is amazing. I mean, everyone's been saying that he's getting nowhere with the investigation and that he's a complete idiot and stuff. But he already knows that much?
Really?
Anyway, it's all worked out well for me because thanks to that, I've also been able to get close to Elle.
You and Elle are in contact with each other? Then that's even more amazing. This is getting so exciting.
Elle figures he's safe as long as I don't know his real name. He came right out and told me who he was just to get to me. However, he's only focusing on me
so
because
scary.
he has
That
no
was
other suspects,
unreal.
and he has no evidence.
Yeah.
At this moment, I'm working with him on the case, and little by little, I'm winning his trust.
Great. So all you have to do is take me to where Elle is and I can see his real name for you.
I don't know about
I'm
that.
afraid it's not that simple. It was difficult enough for me to get close to him. Besides, if all of a sudden someone I just met gets too close and at the same time the police detect changes in
Yeah.
Kira
Suddenly
or
he
the second
dies.
Kira's behavior, that person will be suspected of being the second Kira, and of course that'll put me under even greater suspicion. We can't allow them to make that connection, which means we can't appear to be too close to each other. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I get that, but if you did it quick, you know?
So is that why we can't go on dates? We can't be seen in public because it'll look too suspicious?
Look, we need to take the time now to come up with a good plan. Some way that you can see Elle without letting him know you exist.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they don't have to meet face to face.
So
Yeah.
I'll call you and see
Like,
you as often as this
can't
situation
she just stay by a
allows.
window or something?
Well?
But to make sure that our meetings don't stand out, I have to make sure that I'm seen with other girls, okay?
Huh? What do you mean? You're seriously
Oh.
gonna date other girls?
Yeah, more or less.
I don't want
no.
you to!
I don't want you to.
If I see you with another girl, I'll kill her.
Scary.
Look,
Whoa.
Sweet.
Oh my gosh, that's where that audio's
this is
from.
not a game. Both of us are risking our lives to change the world, aren't we?
I know
Oh my
that,
god.
but I love you
She's
more
obsessed
than the
with
world,
him.
Light.
It sounds like you're
Whoa.
confused. Maybe it feels that way to you, but you're here because you admire Kira. You don't even know me. We just met.
Don't you believe in love at first sight?
No?
I admit that
Oh,
everything
'cause of
you
the
said was
freaking
true.
eyes.
I
That's
did want to meet
right.
Kira out of gratitude and respect, not love. But from the moment I first saw you, I knew.
What is wrong with this girl?
Popular, as always.
Well, you can show me your love by obeying me. I thought you said it was okay if I used
Oh
you.
god.
A minute ago, you swore you'd do anything I
Jesus
asked.
Christ.
Yeah, I did, but I never said you could date other girls. I mean, those are two totally different things.
I think you're forgetting I have both notebooks. If you don't obey me, I can easily kill you.
I would never allow that, Light Yagami.
Whoa.
Oh.
If you do anything that results in this girl's death, the first thing I'll do is write your name in my death note. I
Whoa.
will kill you.
Whoa.
I'm sure you realize
Whoa.
that I can see her lifespan. If she happens
She
to
cares
die
about her.
before that time, I'll know it was you who killed her.
But if you were to use your death note to save her, wouldn't that mean you'd die too?
Yeah,
That's right.
she must
you
love
tried
her.
to save me, you would die too.
Yes, you are correct. But I'm quite
Whoa.
willing to accept that outcome.
Is this Shinigami
Oh my
serious?
God.
This is
Wow.
crazy. And this means...
Why are they so obsessed with Misa?
Yeah,
But also,
I mean, maybe other Shinigami like
It's
their
almost
people more than
11:30,
Ryuk does.
you know. You really shouldn't have a girl here this late.
Oh, of course. I guess we lost track of time.
Sorry, Mrs.
But wow,
Yagami.
she will. What a defense, you know?
I'm really sorry for
Misa's
coming
kinda
over so late
untouchable.
at night.
Yeah.
See you later, Light.
Yeah.
What the fuck is he gonna do now?
He can't do
walk her to
anything.
the station.
He has to be her
I
boyfriend.
can't risk being seen with her in public.
Oh, no, I'm all right, thanks. Well, good night.
Isn't she?
If I see you with another girl, I'll
I
kill
know.
you.
When she got
I'll
here, I
kill
wasn't
her.
So sure,
Oh, yeah.
but you're right.
She said kill her?
Uh-huh.
Can you imagine he starts dating people and he's drop dead because she's stalking him?
I mean,
Can you imagine you with a death note?
me personally?
No, the show you
Oh,
with a
okay.
death note. Can you imagine you with a death note? No, yeah.
I'm like, I can't imagine it. Nothing would happen.
Yeah.
That Shinigami is going to kill me if I kill that girl? Which means
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna have
wild.
her hanging around me until she dies? Not only that, it also means that I'll be forced to protect her from being caught by the police for the rest of her life.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Thanks to you, Rem, Light really is going to be my knight in shining armor. But you can't really.
You don't seem
kill him,
happy about
okay?
it. Oh. It's basically saying that
Like whatever lifespan they're predetermined.
while it is impossible to tell somebody to walk off the Eiffel Tower if they're not in the area, it is possible for every human to commit suicide because
Gotcha.
they're all technically
I
able
see.
to think about it.
Gotcha.
Whether the cause of an individual's death is either a suicide or an accident. If the death leads to the death of more than the intended, the person will simply die of a heart attack. This is to ensure that other lives are not influenced. Interesting. It's basically saying, like, if somebody committing suicide would snap a branch that would then hit somebody in the head and kill them, instead they'll just have a heart attack rather than suicide because no death can cause another death to happen.
Okay.
I think that's what that's saying. So many rules.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
For a Shinigami to die, they have to use their death note to save the life of a human. Ideally, I could kill Rem first. Someone I was controlling would attack Misa, forcing Rem to save her, but no, that would never work.
Yep.
If Misa's life was put in danger, Rem would immediately suspect
know.
me and I'd be the one who'd get killed.
He has so many more
As
enemies
things
now.
stand, she's
Yeah.
a bigger nuisance than Elle is. She's famous?
Oh
I don't
no.
even want to imagine what would happen if someone found out about us. Damn it. She's nothing but trouble. What should I do? No. More importantly, I need to think of how I can use Misa's eyes to help me kill Elle. If I can eliminate him.
Good morning, Light.
Things open up a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody will ever find him if
Sayu,
he's gone.
could you do me a big favor and
Yeah,
keep
there's
Misa
no
a
way.
secret from Dad for now?
All right.
Actually, it's not just Dad. You can't tell anyone else about her either. You see, Misa's an up-and-coming model, so people can't know about us.
What? Is she really? I thought she was free, but I had no idea.
Not a lie.
That's pretty impressive. Even
Don't
for
wanna
you, Light.
Bring the
I'll
paparazzi,
keep
I
it a
guess.
secret.
For $50.
Oh, stop it.
Smart plan.
Mm-hmm.
Misa's final message should arrive today. Although, before it ever gets to the TV station, it'll be rerouted to Task Force headquarters.
I like
I
this.
have to go down there at some point so I can see Elle's reaction firsthand.
Light. I thought you and I
The
were
way they
seeing
have
each
his
other.
eyes
That
glow
is, we're more than
sometimes.
just friends,
So
aren't
cool.
we?
Yeah.
Whoa.
We are.
Exactly. And that's the reason why I'm sitting next to you in class, wouldn't you agree?
Sure.
But you don't look like you enjoy being with me. I mean, you haven't even looked at me once.
That's not true at all. I guess I was just thinking about how everyone's gonna be talking about us now. To think that I'm actually going out with Miss Takata, the famous Miss Todai. I mean, you're the most beautiful woman at this school.
Why
She's
do you
gonna
even care about
die.
stuff like that? Besides, I hate being called Miss Todai or whatever. It's embarrassing.
Yeah, you're right. What do you know? She actually likes all the attention. We should forget about all that stuff and just go at our own pace.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Hello.
Whoa.
Oh, that's the person following Light.
Okay.
Your timing
Still
couldn't be
telling.
better,
Police,
actually.
yeah.
We just received a new video message from the second Kira.
Wow, that didn't take long.
Wow.
Yes, I believe.
I wonder how
it's the
long that
last
girl
one.
lives.
Well, take a look at this.
I've decided to stop searching for Kira, and I'd like to thank the police department for their advice. However, I still plan to help Kira in his mission, and I hope that, in time, he will come to see me as an ally. I will start by punishing criminals that Kira has yet to judge. Also,
this sounds a little different
who I
than...
feel are worthy, and I will encourage them to do the same. Together, we'll make this world a better place.
My prediction on L, he's gonna go, the tone and the wording has changed completely on this second Kira. If this has happened, then that means they must have met
They
somewhere.
must have met, yeah. The first Kira definitely told the second Kira to, you know, say like, oh no, we're not in contact anymore. So we definitely need to like look.
And maybe Kira, maybe
they're wearing a disguise. Have we considered disguises?
All right, let's see.
Also, I will share my power with others who I feel are worthy, and I will encourage them to do the same.
And that's obviously just to throw us off.
We'll see.
Because it would have been
Watching
mentioned before.
I can only think that Kira and the second Kira have managed to make contact.
What makes you say that?
Oh, come on. Didn't you sense it? I was sure you'd come to the same conclusion I did after watching this once through.
Oh, those donuts are
Consider
good.
how determined he was to meet
those-
Kira. So why the sudden change of heart? Now he wants to punish criminals that Kira hasn't? All he wants out of it is for Kira to see him as an ally? It begs the question, why didn't he do this to begin with? I'm guessing it's because he never thought that far ahead. He probably met Kira and was told which criminals he'd be allowed to judge. I suspect the purpose of this message is to hide the fact that they met.
I see. What I find really strange is that it's unlike Kira to be so careless.
That's true. But are we to believe that Kira made a mistake this time? Or is this his way of letting us know that they've made contact? It would be an effective means of provoking us. The idea of their union is very threatening. However, this is also one less reason to suspect that Light is Kira.
Ryuzaki, what do you mean by that?
If Light is Kira, I don't think this is the message he would have had the second Kira send us. It doesn't fit.
Oh.
He would have made the second Kira go through with his plan to have me appear on TV. Then deny that they ever made contact, letting the second Kira shoulder the blame for my death. He'd make him say something like, although I agreed not to go through with this, I have come to realize that it was not Kira's true intention that I stop. I'm positive that the real Kira would want L to die. There's no way he'd make me stop.
Interesting.
Ryuzaki.
Yes, Light?
I think you're mistaken. I would never do that if I were Kira.
Why not?
Well, if you're L and I'm Kira, then I'd already know your personality pretty well. L would never agree to appear on TV, no matter what threat he was facing, and he wouldn't allow someone else to die in his place. The L I know would find some way to escape the situation.
So, you figured it out.
Look, Light, you've got to stop that. I don't like
damn.
hearing you say,
Jesus Christ.
even hypothetically.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dad. I just wanted to let Ryuzaki know exactly what I thought of his plan. I posed that scenario because I want to help solve this case.
They're
It's the
getting
only chance I have
suspicious.
to clear my name. Besides, the only reason I feel comfortable saying things like that is because
More
I'm not
sugar.
really Kira.
That's a good point. You're not Kira. That is, it would be a problem if you were Kira. Because I feel you're the first friend that I have ever had.
Oh. That's adorable.
That's so sad.
Oh my
I know
god.
what you mean. The two of us have a lot in common.
Oh no. Or is it a test? I thought it felt real.
And I have missed. I know
Sorry,
what
what
you
did he
mean.
say?
His eyes are
The two
glowing the
of us
same
have a lot
evil
in
way as
common.
before, though.
Thank you.
Oh.
And I have missed having you around at school. We should play tennis again soon.
Oh.
Yes, we should.
Why do I want them to be friends?
Because they're so similar.
Yeah.
A friend? He's your friend? That's a good thing, isn't it, Light?
Title of the episode,
Damn,
friends.
Ryuzaki had no problem figuring out Kira and the second Kira had made contact with each other. I've got to eliminate him right away.
I see.
Oh, he doesn't even
God.
I can't afford to be seen with Misa.
Well, that's sad. He doesn't even. Oh my god.
Sorry, but I just couldn't wait for 2 weeks, like you said. Actually, I was just on my way to your house when I spotted you.
This is the first time in my life that I've been provoked to hit a woman.
I just wanted to
Jesus Christ.
That audio. It's ridiculous.
I've definitely heard that audio a bunch of times.
Yeah, I've heard it. She couldn't wait 2 weeks, so she waited half a day and was walking right to his house. She's unkillable. This is just gonna keep happening.
This is a nightmare for him.
I wonder if he ends up trying to actually
kill her. Yeah.
This is the first time in my life that I've been provoked to hit a woman.
I just wanted
Jesus Christ, that's terrible.
Well, you might as well.
It's weird hearing meme audios
in the middle of an episode. Yeah.
Another girlfriend.
It's what is this guy doing?
Yeah.
Bunch of magazines.
Please come on in.
Sorry to drop by like this.
Could you make us some tea, Mom? Rem.
Huh?
You are Misa's ally, aren't you?
Yes. I'd seen her many times from the Shinigami realm, and then...
Yeah, they're just
certain
working
events
together.
made me develop feelings for her.
Feelings? But you're a Shinigami.
You don't like what I said before about how I'd kill you if you even attempted to kill Misa.
So, if Misa is happy, does that mean that you'll be happy as well?
I suppose you could say that.
As you know, Misa loves me.
Oh, Light.
Misa.
Yes.
If I was happy, would that make you happy too?
Yes.
Oh, he's gonna try to manipulate. Oh,
Could
goodness.
you ask Rem to kill Elle? Rem said that your happiness was important, but what do you think would happen if Elle caught one of us? It means our happiness would be ruined.
This is it.
There's no rule that prevents Rem from killing anyone.
That's right. And if you agree to kill Elle, it would only make me love Misa that much more. Plus, I'd be grateful to you. Most
It's kind of a win.
The two of us will be happy.
For him?
Rem.
Jesus.
I want Light to love me, and I know we could be happy together. It's all I ever wanted.
Oh, I don't like the vibes he's giving at all.
Super not a fan.
I don't think she'll do it.
That's a shame.
Fine. As you wish, Light Yagami.
Oh my
but I
God.
do not like
Whoa.
you. This will not kill me even if it ends up lengthening your life. I will kill Elle for you. It really makes no difference. He is just another human to me.
Hooray! Oh, Rem, thank you so much.
Okay.
How?
I mean, just go see him, right? She's invisible.
Yeah. No, that's too easy. No way.
Hey, do you want to have some cake with me in the cafeteria? Sure.
Light's completely fucked.
Oh.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh my
she's just
God.
gonna do it anyway.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh, this must be a friend of yours. He looks so different.
Oh my God.
Unique.
Wait, I've won.
Oh no. Wow, well that was episode 14 of Death
Holy
Note.
shit.
Oh my God. Wow, it really shows what he could have done with Ryuk if Ryuk wasn't so absolute. But what are your thoughts? She's just gonna go kill Elle.
Yeah, I agree. It's too simple. There's
there's
no
gotta
way.
be.
There's no way. That wouldn't work for the show. So I really don't know where this is gonna go.
Yeah, it seems like we've reached a bit of a dead end. Potentially, maybe it doesn't happen immediately. They have to figure out how to get her in the area of Elle. I can't wait to watch more. Our next episode is going to be coming out this 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But if you can't wait, make sure to check out the Patreon link in the description below, where these episodes are all posted in their extended uncut forms. We have a lot to discuss. Before we do that, where are we headed?
All right, let's review.
Thank you for watching. For now, we're going to go to questions given to us by our incredible Patreon members. If you want to ask us questions after every episode of Death Note that we watch, join the link in the description below and start asking. For now, let's go to question 1. All right, question 1. Markab Jaden asks, is having Misa a disadvantage or an advantage to Light?
Depending on how things go with Elle, but I'm gonna say disadvantage.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with advantage because he had no way of killing Elle before, no discernible way at all. And
No,
now he
totally.
does.
And that's why I'm saying depending. So if Rem is successful at taking out Elle, then yeah, that was a success for him. If that doesn't go that way, I think the inability for him to plan everything is going to be problematic for him. And the fact that Elle is so close on his trail, if Elle starts seeing all of this stuff with Misa, she's not being careful enough to protect either one of them.
Yeah.
So it would just be way too obvious.
Yep. The only thing I'm thinking of is on the current tracks that they were on, without Misa in the picture, Elle would have just worn down Light enough to get him to the point where he knows he's Kira. Like, I have confidence that Elle would have just discerned that eventually. I think it was prolonged, confused, if not maybe ended by the inclusion of Misa. Like, I think
I feel like the second Kira gives them a big advantage in terms of finding.
It does, but also it presents the option of ending it all. Like, it's a bit of a double-edged sword where it's like, yes, they might find him faster, but they could kill Elle faster, but almost at a... Sure, it's making Light more suspicious, but not nearly as much as it is putting Elle in more danger. It's like a bigger gamble, but it's a bigger payoff.
Elle doesn't know that she has Shinigami eyes, though. They just think it's another Kira.
Exactly. So that's even another advantage for Light. Cool. So I think that while it complicates, it also extends the journey. And I feel like I keep thinking about that conversation they had at the table with the Shinigami loves apples note. I think that Elle at that point might have been like, this guy's Kira. Like, I think he might have been like, this guy's Kira, and now I'm getting evidence. Like, I think that there's something to that, and like, I think that this may have prolonged that, but like, given 2 more of those, I think he might have had enough.
Yeah.
I think that Elle is just leagues above Light in terms of discernment, and isn't letting on. We're not in his head nearly as much as I think we are.
Interesting.
Yeah. Okay. But let's go to question 2. Question 2. Curtis Mitchell asks, Elle calling Light his first friend. Will this cloud his judgment? Personally, it crushes me with what happens at the end of this episode.
I was absolutely heartbroken.
That was so sad.
I mean, that was so sweet. And then for that to immediately be followed up with, okay, so I'm going to have to kill him soon. Like, it didn't even begin to cloud his judgment. He didn't even consider it.
Yeah.
It was like, it didn't even cross his mind.
Yeah. Want to know something interesting?
Yeah.
It's almost like Light is becoming what Father was when he removed all of his emotions and became this godlike being. He's shed his human form and become this god of death, but he shed any means of humanity within him. Everybody's a means to an end. Everybody's a reason that he could get caught. Didn't even see a shred of consideration of the friendship olive tree given by Elle. It's interesting, but I think the question was also asking, will it affect Elle's judgment?
I thought
to say the exact quote that Elle said, he said, "You are not Kira. That is, it will be a problem if you're Kira because I feel you are the first friend I've ever had." So he's starting to say, I don't even want you to be Kira because I like you.
Yeah. I mean, I think it'll be a problem in the sense that it'll make Elle really sad, but I think the fact that Elle was still investigating him while they were becoming friends makes me think that he's not gonna let that get in the way.
Yeah, okay. It's gonna be interesting to see. I wonder if they'll actually end up being friends.
Yeah, I feel like the difference is like neither one of them is going to allow the like potential friendship to cloud their judgment, but it's gonna really hurt Elle, and Light's not gonna care.
Yeah. All right, let's go to our final question.
All right, Dylan Walton asks, in this episode, we see Rem threaten to write down Light's name if any harm comes to Misa, even if doing so would cost Rem her own life. Ryuk, on the contrary, actively tells Light he won't intervene in his life and acts more like a spectator. Given what you've learned about Shinigami and the Shinigami world so far, how do you think the contrast between Rem and Misa and Light and Ryuk's relationships will evolve and impact the story over time?
Yeah, because like it really was presented like Ryuk was the standard for Shinigami and all Shinigami are like this, and yet Rem is very clearly protective over Misa and is willing to break any rules to save her. It's fascinating because it just seems to break the convention presented. Like typically in these kind of situations, that's not the way things go. I feel like the power system, this is a bit of a nuance to it, and I don't know, I think it's going to continue to be a huge part of the story because it means that an all-powerful god of death is at the will of Light. Basically all he has to do is manipulate Misa and he has a god of death now, you know?
Yeah, it kind of feels like they're manifestations of the people who like have their death note, where like obviously like Misa isn't like a good person, like if you're just like randomly killing people, but she did care about some people. and she's doing what she's doing to like avenge her family, like that kind of thing. So it kind of makes sense that her Shinigami would be a god of death, but still really caring about their like one person.
Yeah.
Versus Light, who just wants to make the world better because that would be a really like fun thing for him. Exactly. Like this would be really, I think I would really like to be in charge of the world, so I'm just gonna go make this happen. And then Ryuk, his god of death, is like, I think this would be cool to watch. So
it's
maybe,
like you're the most entertaining by far.
Exactly. So maybe it's just like a kind of person thing.
Yeah. And it's going to be interesting to see if the different Shinigami begin to influence their people or vice versa. It's Rem is going to be an interesting character to continue to follow. And I don't think Elle dies next episode.
No, I don't think so either.
I would be kind of upset. That's about it for episode 14 of Death Note. Thank you for watching. Our next episode 15, will be coming this Sunday. And are we excited for episode 15 of Death Note?
Can't wait.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.